Tonight, wild new developments in the Tiger Woods sex scandal. One of his alleged mistresses was set to face the media, but at the very last minute, yank, she pulled the plug. Her reason, quote, unforeseen circumstances. TMZ now reporting Rachel Yucatel spoke with Tiger just hours before she canceled the news conference. The timing is very, 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 very interesting indeed. So far, she has flatly denied reports of an affair. So what was she planning to say at that news conference? Why did she decide to cancel it? And why did she even hire high-powered attorney Gloria Allred in the first place? Well, Allred's daughter, CNN legal analyst Lisa Bloom, has a theory, and she aired it here on last night's Issues.
My mother is saying no comment to everybody in the press, and that includes me. But I will tell you this, I know my mom, and if the story is just they didn't have an affair, period, the end, there's no reason for my mom to be involved. That wouldn't make any sense. So there's got to be more to the story. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what it is, but if my mom's taking this on out of the thousands of calls she gets for representation every week, there's got to be more to the story.
You betcha! Yucatel was the first alleged mistress to surface. Then came this woman, Jamie Grubbs, a waitress and a contestant on the VH1 reality show Tool Academy. She released a bombshell yesterday in the form of a voicemail and some naughty text messages she claims came from Tiger. Now there is new speculation about what Tiger's wife Elin stands to gain if she divorced the billionaire golfer. Some reports say she could walk away with, are you sitting down? As much as $300 million. Also, the pro golfer who introduced Tiger to his wife back in 2001, he's now weighing in. You will not believe what he has to say about this entire mess. And I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are we being fair to Tiger or not? Call me, 1-877-JVM says, 1-877-586-7297. But first, straight out to my fantastic expert panel. Delighted to have with us tonight Danny Bonaducci, radio host on 94.1 WYSP in Philadelphia. Most of us know Danny as an actor and reality TV star. Also with us, the one and only Raul Felder, world-renowned divorce attorney and author of Getting Away with Murder. Plus, Mary Jo Eustace, whose husband says, she says her husband left her for actress Tori Spelling. Courageous of you to talk to us tonight. Mary Jo, also the author of, I love this title, Divorce Sucks. That's the title of her book. And we also have celebrity agent Mike Esterman. Wow, what a great panel. We're going to begin with Mike Walters, assignment manager for TMZ. Mike, you have been all over this Tiger story. What is the very latest?
Well, the most important thing, and that is that Gloria Allred canceled that press conference, which I'm really disappointed, number one, because I love those. But number two, and what we learned, and that is that Rachel was going to admit that she lied for Tiger, that she did have a sexual relationship with him, that she was the plan all along to deny it once it came out in the press. But really more interesting, and that is the night of the crash, everybody wants to know what happened. We're told that Rachel was the one who was talking through text messages to Tiger, which his wife found, and that's what started this huge argument. There was, the phone broke, there was damage in the house, and that's what ended up Tiger outside crashed in his car, which is what everyone knows. The most interesting thing here, Gloria Allred, why she hired Gloria Allred? Look, we were told Tiger and her talked last night. A lot of people, the bells go off that it could be a financial deal. We're told as late as last night is it wasn't financial yet. But look, Gloria Allred's a great attorney. There's a chess game going on. And the fact that they canceled it the last second, you got to think that something or someone got to their camp and said, squash it.
Mike Esterman, celebrity agent. Obviously, hiring a powerful attorney like Gloria Allred, that gives you leverage, that gives you clout, that is a bargaining chip. But the question is, what's the bargaining going on? And if this news conference was canceled for a reason, what did Rachel get in return?
You know, it's fine. I'm following the news, and it's changing ever so fast to even keep up with at this time. And your panel here, I know it probably has more insight on the legal side, like Mr. Felder would gain. And it's amazing to watch.
All right, let me go to Raul Felder. Yeah. Okay, Raul, what was the exchange about? If you cancel the news conference, and if TMZ is right that there was a conversation going on between Tiger and Rachel, what happened?
Okay, well, you asked what it's about. My guess it's about $100,000 or so. money changed hands, I would suppose, and that brought quiet. You remember Michael Jackson, a lot more money changed hands, and that killed the testimony of the young boy. So that's the only thing I could conceive. I could be wrong, but what else? What unforeseen circumstance could have happened? That he begged her not to go in the air? That she got religion? That she made a trip to Lourdes? I don't know.
Well, we have no, obviously, independent confirmation of any of that. We were not on the phone. We don't know if there was any deal.
Yeah,
we are just...
Me neither, yeah.
We're playing detective. Tiger and Elin, his wife, are reported to be in, quote, intense counseling. People magazine reports the couple holed up in their Florida mansion, scene of the Thanksgiving night SUV debacle. The Daily Beast is reporting Elin is negotiating, get this, an immediate $5 million payout from Tiger. She's also reported to be renegotiating her prenup, which they established when they married in 2004. It reportedly gives her a $20 million payout, but only if they stay married for a decade. But then we're hearing reports that she could also walk away with $300 million if they divorce. Mike Walters, what are you hearing?
Well, look, I mean, at first I would say that a lot of the renegotiating the prenup and some of that stuff doesn't really make sense to me, at least of what I've seen in celebrity cases. But I do know that if they are going through counseling and trying to save the marriage, that's the best thing. But as for the $300 million, what that's based on is Tiger's worth almost $1 billion. That's as of last year's Forbes. So look, half or a little bit less than half of his estate could be a little bit upwards of above 300 million. So that's where they're getting that number. Look, what I'm hearing is that's way too forward with what's going on right now. I guarantee you right now, there's no talk about immediate payoffs and how much money I'm gonna get. What I'm being told is exactly what you said about counseling. Tiger wants to save his marriage. They are talking about this. He said, I've sinned, I'm human, and that he's dealing with it privately, and I think that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but Mike, does that mean that we're going to see him on Dr. Drew's sex addiction series next?
Okay,
well, you know
thank you. I get to ask the questions after that one. Listen, Danny Bonaducci, do you buy it? Do you buy being a divorced man yourself who has admitted publicly that you cheated on your wife? Do you buy that they're in counseling now, or are they in negotiations for some cold hard cash?
Well, they're definitely in negotiations for cold hard cash, but the thing is, I don't understand the spectacle. I live in Philadelphia, a stone's throw away from the Declaration of Independence, which guarantees me and every other American the pursuit of happiness. My pursuit of happiness involves a great deal of sex and money, and everyone involved in this story seems to be getting plenty of both.
Yeah, so are you defending Tiger? Are you saying
not with
go
each
ahead,
other, though,
get married?
Yes.
Go ahead, get married, become a billionaire based on your squeaky clean image of being a happily married man with 2 gorgeous kids and a gorgeous wife, rake in tens of millions of dollars a year in product endorsements based on that squeaky clean image, but then go ahead and violate it all and have sex willy-nilly. That's okay because that's what you feel like doing? Is that what you're saying, Danny?
In a word, yes. That is exactly what I'm saying.
And look, and Danny Danny had some issues, and I respect Danny, the fact that he came out and admitted he was wrong, he moved on, and he put it behind him. He's great for that.
All right, you know, Mary Jo Eustace, your husband left you for Tori Spelling. You're the author of Divorce Sucks. Help me out here. The guys, the males, seem to be clamoring, fighting with each other to defend Tiger Woods.
Oh, it's fantastic, man. Put your hands together. It's wonderful. Way to go. No, I mean, the whole thing, yeah, of course it's a spectacle. And the last week does seem like a massive negotiation as far as his public image and the money and everything like that. But, you know, behind all of it, I mean, is a family, is 2 kids, the fact he is famous. And I actually thought Tiger Woods never had sex, truthfully. He seems so perfect. I thought he had sex twice with his wife to have those beautiful children. But to me, he was this studious, wonderful, squeaky clean guy. And the thing is, it's not just one woman. It's like he's a predator. It's a whole...
Whoa.
Can I ask a question about that?
on the Editor Prey commentary, okay? We don't want to go there. I mean, we don't know how deep this goes. But hang on, fabulous, talkative, provocative panel. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with you in just a moment. We're all over this Tiger Woods sex scandal. More in just a moment. And I want to hear from you at home. Give me a holler. 1-877-JVM says 1-877-586-7297.